So this practice that is labor prep is really about getting our energy to ground downward. It's called Vayu, which I remember because it sounds like up, but it's down. And this is what baby is going to ride this current down and out. But don't worry, it's not going to make baby come early. So, first thing is when you're sitting, reach back and take your glutes back and apart. Sit a little more forward on your sit bones. Your lower back will get its natural curve. And then as you exhale, you can settle down through the bones of your pelvis. You might feel like your legs can even get a little heavier. You might notice that there is support for you beneath you, whether it's the floor or a cushion that you didn't even notice before because we were lifting our energy up, right? So it's also about remembering you are supported and you have everything you need to do what's next. So close your eyes and allow your exhales to lengthen. You can even whisper, ha. So it's nice and long. And just make that choice for yourself to settle into this moment, receiving the support that's there for you. And opening up to just a bigger awareness of where you are in your journey and all the beauty that there is right now in this moment. That's all we ever really have. So when we settle into the moment, we can really fully receive. And without opening your eyes, just switch the cross of your legs. Flex your feet a little bit, start to wake up the muscles of your legs and hold anywhere on your legs. Make some circles with your torso. Breathing in through your nose and then doing that ha breath. Slow down the movement and picture baby just so happily swaying and moving with you. As you go back, make space in the back. As you go forward, lift your heart and you can switch directions. Just feeling the places in your body, even all the way down to your pelvis that may feel a little tight. And just maybe pausing there, slowing down there, sending breath there. Good. And then let's come around and you can move whatever you were sitting on aside. Take your knees as wide as you need them. And then bring your forearms down to the floor. With your knees wide, just sway a little bit. Lift baby up gently, just so you're not completely collapsing down. But again, we're softly opening up the hips so energy can easily move down through our legs into the earth. You can even make some circles here if that feels good. See if you can stay connected to your breath. So this toning of the back of the throat called ujjayi is a wonderful Libra tool. It helps us keep connected to our breath and our natural rhythm, all the intelligence of the body that's going to guide you through the process. And it also makes the breath powerful. It sends it deeper, right? Like squeezing a garden hose. And you can switch directions if you've been making circles. And then come back around. Place your hands, come on up. And then please step your right foot forward outside your fingertips. So it's going to look like this. Up on fingertips, place your arm right inside your knee and press your knee into your arm. Okay. If you need some padding for your back knee, that's fine. You can move it back a little bit. And then move your fingertips diagonally over to the left. Again, you're up on fingertips, and your leg is still pressing in as if your arm were there. Your back toes are tucked under to create stability. And what I want you to do is widen your hands, bend your elbows, and begin to make some circles here. So as you go back, there's a little hamstring stretch here that might happen. As you go forward, you're going to use the upper back shoulder blades hugging in to support your arms. So there's a lot of arm work in labor. And if we know how to hug those shoulder blades toward each other, we can support our arms so we're not having to do so much work with our biceps. So around in circles, closing the eyes, feeling where your body wants to be. How to get a little heavier through the pelvis, opening up those deep inner groins. Good. And then let's come back and let's take the other side. So your left foot is forward. Now, if you do have a lot of fluid building up, one thing that really helps is engaging the foot muscles. We can do that by spreading the toes, especially the pinky toe, and even push into your arm. So now you feel the whole shin muscle engaged. So this is like putting on like pantyhose, like that help push that lymph fluid up, squeezing all those muscles. And then keep hugging in, walk over diagonally, hands wider than your shoulders, fingertips, tuck the back toes under, and then make your circles with your hips, with your whole body. As we prepare for labor, we want to find moments where we're just honoring what our body wants and not judging, analyzing, trying to make it right or wrong, but just enjoying what our body wants. Oh, good morning. I just woke up. All right. So once you've had enough of your circles, you can come back into center and then take your, actually, let's come up. So we're going to take your legs wide. Whoops. And we're going to come on up into goddess pose. So feet are wide, arms are straight. Toes are turned out in the same direction as your second or third toes. Your knees are turned out in the same direction as your second or third toes. I really like this pose where you're just hanging your butt back behind you. See if you can feel like you're just hanging like clothes on a hanger and shake your butt behind you like that. Now, again, you're going to work with your legs here. Lift and spread your toes to access the muscles of your feet. And then keep your butt behind you. Come upright and draw your belly in, lengthen tailbone down, take your arms out to the side. So we're going to do this little labor prep that is called Beyond Endurance. Thumbs up, think of something you're happy about. Thumbs down, think of something you are not welcoming into your day. And then we're just going to do this. Now, you can add some hip sways if that feels good. Keep loosening up the pelvis. But I'm going to move my camera. I'm going to let you do this as long as it takes for your brain to start to say, I don't want to do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. And All I want from you is to do it a little bit longer. I want you just to have that experience of, oh, yeah, my brain doesn't know. There is so much more within me that my limited mind cannot fathom. And if once a day we just have an experience of that, where it's like, I need to stop, I'm going to stop. And then we find our breath and we connect to that wellspring inside of power. We let our energy ground down so we feel supported. And then we find, oh, I can actually keep going. Then we're preparing in one of the best ways possible. Make some big circles with your arms and do the other side. And bring your palms together in front of your heart. And then come to stand. Last labor prep pose. If you have a wall, place your hands against the wall. You can also do it on the back of a chair or an edge of a table. Either way, you're going to come into L pose. Feet are as wide as baby needs, toes are pointing straight ahead. Fingers, index fingers point up. Lift your arms up toward the sky. Lift baby up toward the sky. And then use the strength of your legs to move your butt further away from your support. Maybe go toward straight legs, maybe keep your knees bent. The important thing is you're lifting baby up toward the sky. Your heart is settling down toward the floor, toward the earth. And as you use your support, pushing down through your legs, pushing out into your hands, you're making more space for prana, which is really what's going to birth your baby. This intelligence and wisdom and nurturing energy within you. Deep breath in, full exhale. Bend your knees. Inhale. Come on up. Thank you so much. I will be sending you slippery vibes